Hey guys, how you doing? This is going to be your bi-monthly tarot reading for February 1st through the 15th. Let's see what's going on with the collective for the first 2 weeks of February. We got a lot of interesting energies coming up. We've got the Venus moves into Capricorn on the 3rd. We've got the new moon in Aquarius at 15 degrees on the 4th. We've got Mercury moving into Pisces on the 10th. Mars moving into Taurus on the 14th. Okay, and we have one T-square that's active. That's a lot of different energies changing. It's a good thing that there's like, it's by degrees. I mean, it's opposite, but it's like halfway. The energies are like halfway in between one sign and another because they kind of blend, they kind of merge. Yeah, the energies extend out. Oh, oops. Well, that was a mess up. Oh, let's see. My calendar here is incomplete. Let's see. What else did I miss? On the 1st, yeah, there was a T-square on the 1st also. Okay, that's pretty much it. And these T-squares that are coming up, they're exiting through Uranus and Aries at 28 degrees, or Mars and Aries at varying degrees from 23rd through the 29th. Okay, and then of course, in the first 2 weeks, Uranus moves into the 29th degree, so it's conjunct with Mars in Aries. Very fiery, very explosive energy. There's no telling what could happen. Just be prepared. Just be prepared. If things go wrong, it's supposed to go wrong. Okay, that means people are being taught life lessons here. If you feel like you haven't done anything wrong, well, then it is a lesson for you to overcome and triumph, or to be there to support somebody who needs to make some obvious changes. All right, guys. Bi-monthly tarotscope. Okay, Spirit, please. February 1st to the 15th. Chunk of cards. Okay, information, integration. A lot of you guys have been receiving the psychic downloads, and basically your mind is in the process of integrating this information or energy, which is the reason why we have such a big chunk come up like that. When it's reversed, that means you're still downloading. Okay, so I feel like the downloading's done, or it's still trickling in at the last little bit of the end, and you're beginning to process whatever information that you just got. Okay, now this could be information like binary code to upgrade your DNA, or this could be information like psychic downloads, intuition, and knowing. It could be a lot of things, but mainly those two. Okay, so let's see what this chunk is. I'm going to lay this chunk a little bit separately from here. Oh, brother. We don't like tower moments, but sometimes, I guess. Sometimes we don't like tower moments. We like it when it's enlightenment. I guess I'll tell you in a minute what it is after I get a good look at all the rest of the cards. Very first to the 15th. Oh, I'd seen the Emperor flip earlier, but it went back in the deck. I guess it was just waiting for its chance to come out. Could be a short reading. Who knows? Yeah, my short readings are like 25 minutes, right? My short readings are only 5 minutes shorter than the regular readings. All right, that's 3 cards in the deck. What do we got here? Oh, soulmate energy. Happiness. The sun. Okay. Let's begin. Do you guys remember those old records, the Disney records? They came with the book, and the inside cover was basically like glued together, and there would be a little record in there, a little 35 that you could play on your phonograph. Do you guys remember that? Let's begin. Bring! The little chimes. I'm sorry, that's just what I heard. So this almost feels like starting a new chapter, the beginning of a new story. And it's like there's a narrator here. There's somebody, and you're the narrator. You're telling the story. You're telling the previous story. But that's what I just heard it. I remember, you know, that scratchy sound of the record player. It is time to begin, or let's begin our story, or something to that effect. I don't know. I can't remember exactly what they said, but I heard that voice and then the chimes after that in my head. So to me, this is like, oh, this isn't even a Twin Flames reading, and here we are with the fated pair, Destiny. Okay, so first of all, there's some truths that need to be revealed. Okay, this could be some secrets that have been hidden for a while. Okay, because we got the Sun and we've got the Tower. Okay, so there's some truth that's going to be, or some secrets that there's going to be some light shed on. Okay, and this is going to change your world. Okay, there's something that's hidden, or there's something that's not being spoken, or there's something that's not being exposed. Okay, it's going to be exposed. This almost looks like explosion with all this. God, see, look at that. That's even though this is the Sun, that's energy. That's like Mars and Uranus. Okay, and what the T-square, oh my gosh. So what Mars and Uranus will do is they will bring things crumbling down to the ground. Anything that's faulty, anything that's not honest, anything that's deep and dark and hidden, anything that smites of injustice, unfairness, is now being broken down. Actually, a lot of things are coming to the forefront, all kinds of issues, you know, religion, politics, and then on an individual level, this is the things that have been holding you back. Okay, so something's going to happen. It could be an awakening. It could be, but at the same time, this could be a divorce. This could be a death in the family. I don't have the death card here, but just saying, this could be somebody who's already been floating on their deathbed, and then this could be the end of that situation, the end of that particular burden. This is some kind of structure that was more of a burden than an authority. I mean, it controlled you. This could be like suddenly quitting smoking, suddenly quitting drinking. This is something that does not serve you. In fact, it's built and based on faulty ideas, faulty beliefs, and deception. Okay, so something's getting blown out of the water. And, you know, a couple of the readings, a couple of them came out really political. A couple of them came out talking about activists, you know, people calling other people out or fighting for an idea. This here looks like, I had one just a couple of days ago that was about disclosure, about the truth coming out. Okay, so this is like energy, focus on the truth, and it's going to blow your doors. Okay, there's going to be something that's going to be revealed. I don't know if it's to the collective. Could be to the collective. Actually, you know, when I say something, it could be on several different levels. So there's going to be something disclosed, and it's going to be individual. It's going to be for the collective. And it's going to be put on display for all the world to see. So there could be somebody in the news that's going to be made an example of as soon as the Sun, there's some exposure to whatever secrets they're hiding. Okay, or there could be somebody that was already being reamed, basically guilty by association or just guilty because of circumstance, and they're going to be authentically represented. Somebody's talking outside. Okay, hold on. Okay, they're done having their conversation. Okay, so the reason why I said that this person is either going to be made an example of, or they're finally going to be represented for who they truly are. Like they were misrepresented, or they were deemed a criminal, and when they were really innocent. So some things, some facts will be disclosed that will prove them innocent, or It's going to completely change what you previously thought a particular truth was. Okay, and I feel like this person is definitely an example. This was somebody that an example was made out of. Because look, we got the Emperor. We've got the Emperor here, okay? The Emperor is about having control. The Emperor is about achievement. It's about ability. It's about power, okay? So it looks like either somebody powerful is going to expose somebody, or somebody is going to regain their power because of this exposure. Okay, so it's like somebody was called a murderer, or was been thought of as a murderer, or prosecuted as a murderer, when that's not really who they truly were. Now there's some light being shed on the actual truth of the matter. Okay, and they're reclaiming their power. Okay, they're able to regain control after some information is exposed. Or this could be somebody just maintaining their composure, being stoic, being very, very calm about this disclosure, about being revealed. They're like, yeah, I want people to know who I truly am. Okay, this is energy and focus to the truth of the matter. Power, composure. This could be somebody in the limelight for something that they did. The birds. New moon in Aquarius is coming up. There could be a disclosure about some kind of power source. Could be about a new airplane or a spaceship, or somebody who'd wanted to speak up for the longest time, but there was silence. Now all of a sudden, this could be like, what's his name? The Julian guy. This could be Julian dropping another bomb on us, exposing some corruption in the government. Or this could be somebody that we deemed as good being exposed for the con they are, and they're not really caring. They're kind of shrugging it off like it's not getting to them, whatever it is. Somebody's got a steely, stone cold face. They still feel powerful, or they're boasting their power. Yeah, it could go several ways, but I truly feel that it's somebody who was misrepresented and misunderstood, labeled the wrong way, and the truth is going to come out, and this person will be authentically represented for who they truly are. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles. This can be a message about money. It can also be traveling for work, but I don't feel that in this case. I feel like this is the reliability. This is the slowest energy in the deck. This is slowly but surely. Okay, so this could be talking about corruption in the government. You know, they threw out a blanket, and they're investigating a whole bunch of people. So one of these people who you thought may have been guilty may actually be innocent. Okay, and it's slow going, but Saturn and Pluto are going to be in Capricorn for a long, long time. This is Capricorn energy. I mean, it's also Aries energy too, taking action, but Capricorn being serious, having authority, holding power, ruthless, cautious. So somebody could be ruthlessly pursued in the quest for truth. Okay, or somebody could be telling the truth and being ruthless about it, not caring who it affects or who it upsets. This is slowly but surely. So this is definitely something you can depend on. It almost feels like a growing trend, just because, you know, Pluto and Saturn are in Capricorn. That Saturn in Capricorn, boy, that's an ass kicker, isn't it? And we got the Emperor and we got the Sun. Okay, this is daddy energy. This is karma. This is justice. This is, I'm going to tell your father, now your father knows, now he's going to kick your ass kind of deal. Or This could be being proud of achievements. This could be like getting somebody out of jail who truly didn't belong there. They were innocent. I don't see any legal things here, so it's not so much about the legals. It's more about revealing the character of this person and focus being put on blind injustice, okay? And not just in the legal system, like everywhere. Okay, so back to the Two of Cups. This is the fated union, okay? So if you are with the person right now, this is who you're supposed to be with. You guys have real love. You guys are each other's halves. This is yin and yang, okay? You guys complete each other, although you're whole within yourself. You're both very independent, so you guys have a way of working together, and you have each other's back. Especially when it comes to finances. Two of Pentacles can be a written message about money. Maybe this could be you two guys working out an agreement in terms of like who pays the bills. This could be working out a budget, or this could be agreeing to, okay, you take care of the yard and I'll take care of the kitchen kind of deal. This could also be that they're learning the law of attraction from you. Okay, this is love and money. This is also Venus. This is Venus working in your favor. It's also about being balanced in the relationship. So it looks like things are going to be more fair because they might be recognizing who you truly are and how much value you bring to the table. Okay, the truth of the matter is you kick ass. You got a lot of energy. You're very creative. You have no issue making decisions. You have this authoritative air about yourself. You're kind, you're generous, and you're awoken. Okay, so this person is learning from you, and you're balancing them out. It looks pretty harmonious. We got 2 2s. Okay, what? 2 2. So both of you guys are going to come to this point where you are balancing each other out. Okay, the injustices will be equaled out. This is equality. This is a fair, equal, equitable, harmonious relationship. Okay, so we've got 5 of Swords. This is manipulation. Okay, and then we have the King of Swords, which is decisive action and intelligence. So somebody who played power games with you, they're going to cut that shit out, okay? Because they see the truth of the matter. They see what they do. They see how they falsely react because of previous beliefs. They've been thinking about the reality of the situation. There's some focus and energy being put towards the truth of the matter. Okay, and slowly but surely, the awakening is coming. The awakening is happening. They are, in fact, going to cut that shit out. Okay, because you guys can have that fair, you guys have real love, okay? It can be fair, it can be balanced, but it takes a lot of effort, okay? And this person is slowly going to realize, oh, God, what I was saying about this person getting their power back, reclaiming their power through whatever this event is, because they're reclaiming their power, they no longer need to take it from you. Okay, so this projection, this manipulation, this mind fuckery, it's going to go. The power games need to change, and they recognize that, okay? And they're actively cutting it out right now. They're thinking about how they can cut it out. So this is, in effect, recognition that this trigger needs to change and why this is a trigger. Gotcha. So they recognize that they've been feeling powerless. That's why they act out to you. That's why they act why they do. Because there was a period of time where they couldn't understand it. Okay, the veil had not been lifted. But now that the sun and justice are out, it creates this energy of awakening. Okay. And how they control people, especially in terms of money in the relationship, okay? So there's a recognition here that things need to be fair, and a lot of it's not just money, because the money's balancing out. It's not just love, because you equally love each other, okay? But this is the power game. So now there's a balancing of power. That's what's going on here. So we've got, oh, beautiful. I didn't even see this, okay? So we've got 10 of Pentacles and 6 of Pentacles. Yay, beautiful. Okay, 10 of Pentacles is about abundance. It's completion to a cycle. So this person who's getting their power back, so they no longer need to take it out on you. It's becoming more fair and more balanced, and because that's doing the work. Okay, cutting that shit out, growing up, wising up. This right here is divine protection. Okay, you can create it, the energy for money, when you need it. Okay, you've been creating the energy for money by vibrating high and attracting it to you, right? Okay, so anytime you find yourself in a situation where, oh crap, I gotta pay this bill next week, magically you'll get the opportunity to do it. It's like divine protection. It's abundance. Why? Because you're doing the work and you're on the right path. Okay, so both of you guys are surrounded by this. So you've got three messages about money. Okay, so there's definitely some abundance, some financial benefit involved here when you guys work together and share everything. Okay, you share the wealth, you share the love, and you share the power. And here comes the power sharing. Beautiful. Okay, so this person who previously took power from you or held power over you, they're reclaiming their power so they don't need to dangle the carrot in front of you anymore. Okay, things are going to be, this is give and take. This is reciprocity. So as those power games dissipate and disappear from the higher timeline, in fact, that part of the old timeline will disappear, and we will have that rebalancing of power because they're gaining their power. Now they're going to see the benefits of giving and taking. Like how I was saying, you know, abundance. You guys back each other financially. So it looks like they're going to recognize all the ways in which they benefited from you financially, and they are now going to return that favor and be more generous because you're their partner. Okay, they want you, they love you, they want to share their life with you. So now things are going to be more balanced and more fair. So there's definitely recognition of power abuses here. Okay, so where was I? Sorry, I had to stop for a minute. Okay, 6 of Pentacles is some kind of energy that you gave out in the past will be coming back to you. Okay, now this could be time, this could be money, this could be something of value, this could be, dang it, I just lost it. I heard the chef singing at the restaurant next door, and I got distracted. Okay, so it could be money, it could be, money, ideas, or time. Okay, so somebody could help you out. Somebody could return some money that you'd once let them borrow or once gave them without any expectation of return. This is getting something back that you never expected, or when you gave of your energy at that time. This could also be like the father coming back home. This could be the return of an old boss. This could be an old job contacting you, quite possibly in written form. Or they could be calling you, or somebody, an old boss could come and see you. Look at all this money. Look at that. Money, money, money. Okay, so there's definitely a rise in income here for somebody. It looks like the divine feminine. I'm sorry, I know I wasn't trying to make it a twin flame reading, but you know, love and money, when that comes out, what is that? Twin flames, right? So this is something being balanced. So after a period of lack, somebody is going to start coming back with a vengeance. It looks like they're owed some money. Okay. Then we have the 6 of Hearts. Wow, I like when I get these two cards together. This is Venus also. You got love and money. and love and money. Okay, so we got balance and harmony and taking care. Showing your love through service. 6 is the caregiver's number, okay, the healer's number. So there is a balancing and a healing within the relationship. Whatever problems you guys are having, it looks like it's going to be worked out in a fair way, and it's being cheered on by the universe, but this is from people, humans, doing the work. Do you know what's going to happen when everything is balanced and fair in a relationship and you work together? This person is your soulmate. Okay, this 6 can represent something from the past also. 6 is about something from the past. Okay, the 6 of Cups can be a soulmate. This can be somebody that you used to be with. There's no karmic lesson here though. So it looks like this is the one. This is your one true love. This is real true love, and it is destined and fated. This is what's supposed to happen. You are supposed to go together. You are supposed to grow together. This could also be like 6 of Hearts is not strictly for love relationships, though. This could be like an auntie coming to visit, or your niece and nephew suddenly showing up and being like, hey, we came for a visit. This could be a dog you once had finding its way home. Finding a letter that you had stashed from 8th grade. Somehow there was one left over and somebody found it, and they're like, hey, I found this old letter. I used to have this box full of letters. You know how we used to fold them up in little boxes and all that? I had an entire box full of letters. I would be really freaking amazed if one of them turned up. But this is something from the past that you love. A person, a place, a thing, a situation, an idea. Yeah, separately, these 2 cards are pretty awesome already. Something coming back from the past, either money, something of value, or something that you love. You can't beat that. And when they come out together, it's almost like your auntie coming to visit from the mainland or from another island, and they come and they bring you some money, or, you know, the Christmas gifts that you didn't fly over to get, they're bringing it to you. Something like that. I like the 6s. I don't like the 6 of Swords, but but who likes lessons anyways? But okay, so the last card is the 10 of Cups. This is about emotional fulfillment, success, and happiness. Okay, so it looks like things are turning for the better. There's a change in the balance of power in the relationship. There's still the power figure, the male ego in the relationship, but there is an evening of power. Okay, the distribution of power has been balanced. Okay, so you guys, looks like this is happily ever after for you. We like to hear happily ever after. So yeah, this is like somebody woke up. Okay, these are the last cards I'm going to pull for this. What do I got? Knight of Cups. Okay, see, they love you. They're coming in hot. This is Prince Charming. I love you very much. This could be them coming to you. I think I got this yesterday too. They could be coming to you and saying, hey, I love you very much. They could be stopping in just to say hi. They could bring you lunch. They could bring you flowers. They could bring you roses. There's definitely some traveling here, but it feels like short travel. It doesn't feel like long trip. Now, this fell out on top of here. The money section. Okay, so we've got 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands is about standing up for what you believe in, having courage, and fighting for your cause. So somebody here that recognizes how they misuse their power over somebody, over their partner in their relationship. They're having a hard time with the balance of power, but they're not going to have a choice. If they want real love, they're going to have to give up something in order to get that. Okay, they're kind of like They didn't want to budge for the longest time. They didn't want to give you all of them. Okay, they wanted all the balls in their corner. They wanted all the bills in their pocket. They wanted all that power. And now that things are balancing out, this is a force balancing out with the Tower. It's either enlightenment or something happens that makes them take a look at how they behave in the relationship. There's some serious light being shed on their actions. Okay, and 7 is also about blocking too. So it could be recognition about how they stand in their way. Okay, the 7 of Wands is also a 7. 7 is Tower energy. The Tower is 7. So this is recognition. Oh, look, that just fell out on that. Okay, this is recognition of how you've been blocking your abundance, how you've been blocking a more balanced, fair, what do you call it, placement in a particular relationship or all your relationships. Okay, so while I was reading these, I'll read you the last card before I read that one that flipped out. We got the Ace of Wands. So somebody's taking action here. There's going to be some new beginnings. So this balancing out, you're going to see some proof of it because there's going to be action. Somebody's going to do something that shows you that they're giving up the power that they've been hoarding in the relationship. They're going to do something. This could be, like I said, they could show up. They could bring you flowers. They could bring you food. Oh, honey, I brought you lunch. Or they could show up with flowers and say, hey, let's go out to lunch. Whatever it is, they're finally going to do something about it. Okay, because they want to prove their love to you. So Page of Wands, this fell out over here on the Tower, Justice, and the Sun. So Page of Wands is about impulsivity. So there could have been a fight, or there could have been some bitchiness, or somebody could have jumped the gun instead of being reamed by the Sun and Justice here that created the Tower. They could have been confronted and immediately situated it without thinking. They could have reacted instead of responded. So this could be bitchy communication because, you know, we do have the King of Swords over here, but maybe this is one of the things that they need to cut out is being a bitch, communicating that way. Or they could be angry that their power abuses have been exposed. They could be trying not to acknowledge it by putting on a blank face.